Hey guys, so it's Monday, March 11th, and it's a sad day in our community. One of our own, Hiedi, Dee Dee's journey, is in the hospital in critical condition, having suffered a stroke. And I'm really sad about it, but I'm trying my best to have faith, and I know God's with her, and that this is part of the big plan. But in times like these, it's hard to remember that. So I've prayed for her. I'm asking for you guys to send your prayers and lift her up. And I'll put the link to her page below. Look at her face and visualize her in a healthy state and wrapped around by angels. Or however you want to visualize it, but look at her face and send some positive feelings towards her, please. So I wanted to do a little bit of an update. The energy level is going to be low because obviously I'm just still in shock, and Heidi's like in her 20s, late 20s, I think. So I just it, of course makes me think about myself, and, this just got real, So, so this weekend, my friend Amy came over and helped me paint, and we painted the entire kitchen, which I feel so good about. And, we rocked it, and it was really nice to visit with her. We haven't hung out in a while. We talk all the time in email, and because we both work office jobs, so we just email all day. But it was so nice to hang out with her, and we've been friends since we were 12. So, yeah, it was really good to spend time with her, and we got the kitchen done, and that felt awesome. We even got done a half an hour early because she had to leave by 4, and we got done at 3:30. So, yeah, I feel really good about it. I still wanted to paint the bathroom and the spare bedroom, and, we'll see what happens. I might work on it next weekend. My aunt, I did talk to her, and she was impressed that we got the kitchen done, and so she offered to help me paint the spare bedroom. And, it's really nice to offer. And she apologized for not offering before, but they're on a trip right now, and so she said she just didn't want to get really sore before the trip. So I understand that. I just wish she would have told me that earlier, because I take everything personally. So, yeah, I'll talk to her more about it on Wednesday and see. Part of me, the main thing was my bedroom and my kitchen. So part of me is like, oh, the other rooms can wait, or, whatever. But then I'm like, but I have the time, I have the paint, maybe I should just do it. So, yeah, we'll see. The saga continues of the painting. I wanted to share, I have my Kindle Fire here, and I watched a YouTube video this morning. There's a channel called TED Talks, and so TED stands for Technology, Entertainment, Design. And so it's got these people, some celebrities, but then some people that do, all sorts of things, that give these talks. And so I watched one at one time that a woman had lost, I think, her leg, and talked about that. And so, they tell their story, but then they also tell the inspirational and part of it, and what they learned, and that inspires me. So this one is by Brene Brown. I'll put the link below, called The Power of Vulnerability. So I believe she wrote a book, although I haven't looked up the title yet, but if you go to Amazon and just enter her name, you'll find it. And it's a 20-minute video. I would, if you have the time, watch it. It's not about weight loss, but it relates to us. And again, like I always say, being overweight is not the problem, it's a symptom of a problem. And So it's not just about weight loss and focusing on that. Let's focus on other parts of our lives, and then the weight loss is going to happen, and it already has for me. So even before my gastric bypass surgery. So yeah, she talks about being vulnerable and being completely open-hearted and taking risks, even though you might get rejected. And I tend to have this fear of confrontation, this fear of rejection. I'm always wrong. I carry this shame that's so deep that I'm working on and like chipping away at. And so I'm so glad that I came across this video, and I'm sure I'll be watching it again at some point. I think she's going to be on the Oprah channel next week on one of her shows. I can't remember which one, but yeah, so check that out. Also, I wanted to read a quote that I wrote. I actually saw it on Facebook, although I know this author, and I've actually met her in person. I have a picture with her. So it's funny that it's by her, but and it was posted by someone else. It wasn't even posted by her. So anyway, it all happens for a reason, right? So in my last therapy session, we talked about the shame and the continued stuff that we've been talking about. But at some point, I lost my voice. And, the little me inside kept getting quieter and quieter. And so I'm working on that, and I read this quote, and I thought, I've got to write this down. It's not about finding your voice, it's about giving yourself permission to use your voice. And that's by Chris Carr. So that completely relates to me. Because again, I don't think it's that I have no voice, it's that it's muted. And so I've got to find it. Or, turn up the volume. So anyway, guys, please pray for Heidi, and let's make this week a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.